So it looks like Carter is streaming Gearjack Black Hole.
We're starting off with that. Dear Jack Black Hole will be we'll be making the leap over to 2-Bit Cowboy a little bit later, but I think Gear Jack Black Hole is a good place to start. You know, since it's coming out tonight. Well, actually it is available in some places already, but I imagine for most people watching, can't quite play it yet. You'll have to wait a few hours and watch the stream and be teased.
Yeah, I think 7 hours till it hits in the US. It's about right.
Yeah, 7 hours. I guess if you're in England, wow, I have terrible reaction time.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. This game is so twitchy that it's really hard to talk to another person while playing this game. So at some point, it might
Challenge
have to just
accepted,
like,
sir.
yeah, it might just have to like play it and just I can just talk while you focus or something.
Well, I guess we can
If
start with the
possible.
talking.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a sequel to Gear Jack, and this is an endless runner. You being the publisher of this game, what sort of how did you hear about this? How exactly did this as an endless runner come about?
Well, so the first Gear Jack, I think it was 2012. It was a couple years ago. Um, was an auto runner. It was a level-based auto runner, and same sort of sci-fi, um, atmospheric and silhouette style that the new one has. Um, the developer apparently was happy that I published it, so he just decided that he wanted me to publish the second one. And the developer is Piwat Games. They're from Italy, and yeah, they're actually working on. So they just finished this up. They'll probably do some updates, and they're actually working on another game right now, the Dear God, which I think I also showed you at GDC.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
this.
yeah. I got to see this game at GDC. I guess everyone got to see this game at GDC. We had a video of it. We didn't have a video for 2-Bit Cowboy. There were some technical issues with that, but we'll be doing the video debut of that later. But
Yes, and, and
yeah,
and actually, now that you mentioned that, did you download the test flight for that game?
yes, yeah. I have the test
Okay,
flight for
good.
it.
Okay, good. Because I was gonna say we might have the same technical issue over again, but
No,
now that
yeah,
you've downloaded, awesome.
I got the test flight build. I'm good to go. So that should be ready to go. Now, seeing
Awesome.
that I'm collecting some
Gears.
keys here, yeah, collecting some gears and collecting some chests. And the keys for the chests, those give you like coins. And what is the name of those sighting curves? They look like ninja stars. Are they ninja stars?
Okay, so those ninja, well, they're almost like shuriken, but um, they will allow you to continue. So if you get more of those stars, you can just hit continue rather than restarting. And then the other option is, buying another continue, or just waiting and building them up. So at the end, if you die, it'll say, all right, there's a timer, and you can either use the shurikens that you have, or you can buy more shurikens. So this is sort of the classic free-to-play endless runner style.
And this is actually going to be. Is this actually like a free to play game?
This is a free-to-play game, and it will be free when it hits tonight. Um, and why? So basically, the monetization of this game is at the end of a run, you can watch a video to get a shuriken, or you can either buy a shuriken, or you can just use ones that you already have to continue. So it has ads, and it has that continue in-app purchase. And then the keys, as you said, will give you. You can win a shuriken, or you can win more gears to buy outfits and other items that are in the shop.
Yeah, I think you get more. Like you have a higher chance of getting shurikens with the gold keys, right?
Oh, I don't know if I've ever noticed that.
Yeah, I think so because I've gotten a bunch of silver keys and I got whatchamacallit. I've been just getting gears with those, but with the gold keys, whenever I've gotten them. Well, I think the one time I got them was when I completed like 3 challenges, and that gave me a
Ah,
shuriken.
what is your high score? Just out of curiosity.
Like 5,000, I think. 5,000 something.
Ooh. Okay, that's better. That's better than mine. Mine was like, I think my high score is like 4,800 currently. And so this guy, one of my Twitter followers, Doom fan, who runs contests for me usually for every game, is challenging me to actually beat his high score, which is like 12,000 or something. And I was saying I basically can't because I won't be the one. I'm not the one playing it during this Twitch. It's actually you, Carter. So I challenge you to beat Doom fan's score of 12,000, whatever it is. And I don't know if you're gonna be able to do it.
Yeah,
It's a tough.
I don't know. I'm curious. Did you use any continues? I mean, I used a couple on my 5,000 run, but I want to see if he's.
If he's actually using the shuriken or not.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, you'd have to
some
be.
parameters here.
Yeah, you'd have to be to get that high of a score because I mean, I can get like 2,000 without using anything, but beyond that, it gets tough. This game is definitely tough. There's no doubt.
Random teleportation here. Look how it just kind of pops up out of the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
actually,
you teleport.
there's a thing. One of your skills I think you can buy is you can teleport just before you die, so it'll sense when you're about to die, and you get a better chance of teleporting before death.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I've
that
had that happen before, and it's like, oh, that saved me. Yay. I'm alive.
you probably thought it was random, but it actually was part of one of your skills.
Ah.
So yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Oh,
It's
I let
kind
go
of
of the roll too soon. I gotta
Yeah.
let that one. I gotta get that one back. I'm using the shuriken.
nice. How many shuriken do you have left?
I have one after that.
Okay. Yeah, they're kind of hard to come by, so you got to be good. I'm not sure how. Oh, yep, you have one left.
Yeah, are you watching the Twitch feed or are you watching the webcam feed?
Oh, I see nothing on the webcam feed. I just see your face as a picture, really grainy, black and white.
Ah. Skype. Yeah, you're watching the Twitch feed. You're like like 30 seconds behind. You're live with everyone else.
Well, that's kind of good. At least I'm in sync with somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't see anything on the Skype, so I'm just watching the Twitch.
Ah, I thought that would have worked. Well, that's
Well, it's funny because it did sort of work in the beginning. Like I saw that little app that you're using, but then it just went away. So I don't know, if it just stopped working or whatever. But I'm just watching from the Twitch. So.
Yeah, it doesn't like me.
Ooh, you got 3
Technology
keys.
doesn't.
Got 5 keys. Ooh, that's cool.
Getting them gears.
Nice. Yeah, this little treasure chest thing is pretty good. I wish they had a daily treasure chest. That's one thing I wish they would add because that's one of the kind of things that keeps me coming back to those free-to-play games. Is when they have like a daily treasure or daily spin or one of those. I was totally addicted to the one in Bejeweled for a really long time, and I would always come back to get my free spin.
Yeah, Yeah, a lot more games need to implement like daily challenges because you look at like Spelunky and that became like huge thanks to that. And, it's nice to have think, hey, I can definitely see something new when I come back to this game.
Yeah, and that's what honestly, that's what keeps you coming back. I mean, you can like the game as much as you can keep playing it, but you'll eventually forget about it, and that's sort of a reminder that I can go back and get some more stuff to to try out when I'm playing. And this game actually doesn't have any push notifications. It probably should, but it doesn't currently. So I guess enjoy it while you can because push notifications are pretty annoying, but they actually do get people back into playing the game. So it's one of those things where you either annoy people or you don't. And it's sort of a fine line of the free to play stuff.
Yeah, it's it's just one of those things.
Yeah, it's one of those things. But yeah, so I'm not sure actually what content they're gonna add to this coming up, but I know they have one major bug fix that's in right now that fixes something with your skills and how much you purchase. Um, so that should be approved very soon, and I assume they're gonna add more areas to look at. They've got like a swamp, a desert. This is the ice one currently that I'm watching on Twitch, and I think there's the fourth is the Asian one, and it has like the little Hello Kitty thingy, the the lucky cat that waves his arm. I don't know if you got there yet.
I guess I can't really react if you can't see what I'm seeing. I guess you can't really react.
Yeah, the last thing I just saw was you on a minecart, so it was probably a little bit delayed. Right now, I'm watching the sort of stealth thing as those machines come down and almost smash you.
Yeah,
And I think
actually,
that's a
I was
pretty cool
gonna,
element.
ask about that. That's one of those yeah, that's one of those things that's kind of in the game is there's the slowdown. Slowdown where you have those sections where you have to try and I guess you can't go fast.
Right, because you're trying to avoid basically huge creatures or falling into a pit of spikes. So you're using that stealth technique to just sneak by and make it through. And I think that's a kind of a cool addition to this game. It makes it a little bit unique.
Now with the items in the shop, which you've probably seen in a couple seconds, what exactly are these all cosmetic or do they have like any actual effects?
The costumes are all cosmetic, at least currently. And that's something that people would probably spend more money on if they actually did something different. But some of them do look really cool. I'll admit. I like the Hyper 1 and Hyper 2 are my favorite, I think. There's a Jack Sparrow and Indiana Jack, of course. And then there's these like poses. You can buy these poses for when you die, which is really strange, I think, but it's an interesting idea. It basically just shows your character doing a different pose if you die, and you're paying money for it. So, and then the other stuff that you can obviously buy more gears, and you can buy more shurikens, and you can link up Facebook and Twitter to get some free ones, which I think I did. And if you die when there's one of those stompers coming down, your phone will repeatedly keep vibrating as it hits the ground. Like I have it doing that right now.
Okay, this run that you're gonna see in a few seconds is brilliant. I hit the buzzsaw like right at the beginning.
Oh man.
Yeah, that double jump takes a little bit of practice to kind of time it properly. Oh, I timed it probably, but I jumped like right into a cliff.
Oh yes, I saw that. I know the double jump is a little, I guess, I don't know if twitchy is the right word, but the way it's set up is that it's not like a standard jump where you get the same height. You actually, if you hit the second jump, it actually will jump higher depending on how hard you hit it. So it's a twitchy double jump, I guess you might say. Like the harder you press on that and the timing of it, it's meant so that you can jump different heights and not always do the same amount of second jump, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I think I got you.
But it does take getting used to. Someone else mentioned the same exact thing, and I was like, well, I'll try to explain how it's meant to work. But yeah, it's like a pressure sensitive double jump.
Okay, I don't have the skills to pay the bills in this game, I think. Or at least Doomfan is he's mopping the floor with me.
Yeah, I don't know how the heck he did that. I was baffled myself because I've been playing this a lot at night.
Hacks!
Could be. Or you get pay to win.
Darn you
Give
and your
up.
pay-to-win mechanics.
So should we try 2-bit cowboy?
Yeah, after
Well, I guess.
after this run, we'll tweet it out and switch over. I gotta plug in the iPhone. That's where I got the build of, and yeah,
Okay.
we'll fire
Cool.
up 2-bit cowboy. And yeah, Gearjack Black Hole is gonna be out tonight, today.
Nice.
Yeah, when games come out in your time zone, it will be out then.
That's right. 11 p.m. EST is my time zone. So, and I think it's like 6 or 7 p.m. EST Europe. I don't know what that means for them, but
Yeah, I think because the midnight time is by country, but for the U.S. U.S. and Canada, I think it's because of the Atlantic time zone. That for the U.S., it's that's the time zone that Puerto Rico is in. So thanks to them, we get everything an hour earlier. And yeah, it just doesn't go time zone by time zone. It just all goes at once. And I guess in countries, the earliest time zone, or maybe not even the earliest. I think Canada has like half-hour time zone. I guess
oh, weird. I didn't know that.
There is a method to the madness.
Yeah, I'm sure there
And
is.
it's generally midnight. It comes out at midnight somewhere in your country. It's just usually it's earlier than that because of the way iTunes works. It's earlier than your actual midnight, unless you're in, I guess, the earliest time zone in your country.
Right, and I think that I wish that it was 1 hour earlier, because usually on a Wednesday night I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to wait till 11 o'clock to announce this game, and then because I'm pretty much, I would say on a normal night I go to bed a little bit earlier, and it gets kind of late on a Wednesday night. But you know what? One of these days maybe they'll switch time zones, and then it'll all be good.